So I go up to Will's room, and I say, all right, young man, what are these papers under your bed with D's and F's on them? And he said, well, I was saving them up because I didn't want to get in trouble but once.
My kid.
Yeah, he's a bright kid.
This is hardly something we should be busting our buttons over.
No, he is bright. He just got a short attention span, that's all.
Well, that can happen to anybody. Harlan has certainly got a short attention span. Sometimes when we're in bed, his mind...
Merlene, I don't think we need to go into that.
You know, I saw that white trash Fontana Beausoleil out at the Tasty Freeze last night, and she had this big old stack of mail from your daddy. Oh, it just makes me so mad. I mean, here he is, my only brother, gets this big honor being a small-town newspaper editor, selected to go cover the Middle East, and the best he can come up with so far is letters to a harlot back home.
Well, he is just lucky he didn't get sent to the Soviet Union. I saw on TV where they're running out of food.
You know, I don't understand that. I mean, if those people don't have anything to eat, how come they all so fat?
I give. How come?
Excuse me.
Turn up.
Hey, Coach. Oh, sorry. I thought it was one of those riddles like, what has 4 wheels and flies? With the answer being a garbage truck.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. I was just down at Phil's Appliance watching an Andy Griffith rerun. You know, sometimes that Aunt Bee can get a little pushy. Opie needed a new suit, and she didn't want Andy to spend the money. Well, I say, hey, what the heck skin is it off of her nose? She's been there for 100 years. She doesn't even pay rent.
I think you got a good point there.
Well, you know that Fabian sure has held up well. Have you all seen that new commercial that he's done on TV? Have you seen it, Frida?
Fabian who?
Just Fabian. He only has one name, like Madonna.
I'm sorry. I do not acknowledge people with only one name. For me, they simply do not exist.
Well, they do exist, whether you acknowledge them or not. I've seen them both on TV. Well, not to mention Cher and Hitler.
Merlene, Hitler doesn't have just one name. His first name was Adolf.
That's another one. Adolf's meat tenderizer.
Merlene, I really don't want to discuss this.
I got an idea. Why don't we all go to see a picture show tonight? Rocky V is playing down at the Rogers.
Please, I am so tired of those movies. I hate Rocky. I wish Conan the Barbarian just kicked the hell out of him. Then we could have something else on the marquee.
Well, Wood and I can't go anyway. We're having dinner over at Gil and Madeline Hall's house.
Well, you all sure are seeing a lot of them lately.
Oh, not really. Mostly school events. Our kids have become friends.
We were over there a few weeks ago, and I gotta tell you, it was pretty boring.
Harlan?
Well, it was, honey cakes. All we did was sit around and watch picture albums of their vacations.
Well, I thought it was interesting. I never knew that the president's faces on Mount Rushmore were not a natural phenomenon.
Who are Gil and Madeline Hall? Is that Arlene Hall's son? Oh.
That's right. He was raised here, and now he's been transferred back to manage the shoe outlet. They were living in Anaheim, which is just less than a mile from Disneyland. Which, of course, also means less than a mile from Frontierland and Tomorrowland and Fantasyland. I just can't imagine what it's like to get up every morning being so close to all those different lands. Can you?
No. But I'll tell you this, Merlene, you're a lot closer than you think.
Where's my man? Another drink?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Ava?
Oh, no thanks. Madeline, this cake was fabulous.
Oh, it's easy. I make it all the time. It's my son's favorite.
Really? Well, then I'm going to make it for his birthday party on Saturday.
Ava, that's so sweet of you. Are you sure? You're so busy.
Not only am I sure, but my kids are counting on it. You just tell me who else you want to invite.
Oh, well, no one else really. I mean, we'd love to have it with just your family.
That's right. Since we moved back, nobody's made us as comfortable as you guys. In fact, I don't think we could have survived without you. You're very special people. What's the matter, Woodson? Am I getting too sappy for you here?
No, I was just waiting for you to elaborate.
Well, actually, I don't think you're that special, but I think your wife is. What I can't figure out is how an old, washed-up football player like yourself can end up marrying such a beautiful young girl with a body like that.
Oh, that's because you don't know about my soul and my spirituality. That's what attracted me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, now, I have to say, I don't think Ava got such a bad deal. I mean, I think Woods is in fabulous shape. Of course, it's hard to tell with all his clothes on. But what I can see looks good.
All of them looks good.
It's great to hear from another precinct.
Well, now that dinner's over, how about a little four-way card game?
Oh, that sounds great. What do you want to play?
I think Madeline's got her heart set on strip poker.
Oh. You're so bad.
Hey, I'm tired of playing cards. Let's watch a movie.
Oh, you know, Rocky V's at the Rogers.
Oh, we didn't mean to go out. We have lots of movies here.
Do you by any chance have It's a Wonderful Life? I missed it at Christmas, and it's been killing me.
No, we have something better than that. We have Carl and Sylvia on their honeymoon.
Carl and Sylvia on the honeymoon. Who are they?
Oh, they're actors.
Oh.
They're very good.
Most of those films don't have acting or plots, but this has everything.
Carl, I don't know that one. Do you, honey?
No.
Hey, did you blow a fuse?
Just creating a little atmosphere. Yeah. You want to light those candles for me, Ava?
Oh, sure. I love candles, especially during the holidays. They're so festive.
Well, your kids sure are quiet. You sedate them?
No, they're Gil's sisters. Honey, I'm going to slip into something a little more comfortable. Could I offer either of you a robe or anything?
A robe?
We're among friends. Might as well be comfy.
No, thanks. I'll pass.
What kind of robe is it?
Just an old velour robe. What do you think it would be? See-through silk with matching underwear?
He can't have that. That's mine.
No, I'll pass on the robe.
Sit back and get ready for Carl and Sylvia on their honeymoon.
Carl and Sylvia? I never heard of this picture.
Well, but you've never heard of Day for Night or A Man and a Woman either. Is this European?
No, actually, I think it was made in Detroit.
Darling, I've done everything you've wanted. I mean, I'm standing here wearing nothing but these hip boots and a little trout basket, aren't I?
You know what I want.
Why are you kissing me like that?
Because your mouth, it's hard and it's cruel.
All right. Have it your way. You and me and Kevin and Sandy.
Is it just me, or is anyone else warm in here?
I am.
No.
I know. We can put on our swimsuits and get into the hot tub, and then when we get out, we'll all be refreshed.
Oh, no, that's all right. We don't swim.
It's only a foot deep.
We don't wade either. We don't like water at all.
What he means is we don't like to sit in water. We take showers.
Yeah.
With the doors locked.
Right.
Well, I really hate to break this up, but I really think we should be going.
It's only 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I have school in the morning.
Well, school starts at 8:30. What time do you have to be there?
4 o'clock. Oh, we're never going to see those people again.
It seems so normal. It's just so bizarre. I mean, first trying to get us into robes, and then that stupid movie.
I thought Sylvia was pretty good in the montage.
On the other hand, maybe we're overreacting. Maybe they didn't mean what we thought they mean.
How old do you think Sylvia is?
Lord. You know, maybe we're mistaken. Like when you're in 9th grade and you're dancing close with a boy and his hand sort of slips down to here, you know, and you're never quite sure whether or not it's an accident.
You thought that was an accident?
Sometimes.
Where were you when I was in the 9th grade?
The point is, maybe Gil and Madeline didn't really mean anything. Maybe they were kidding around.
Kidding. She made a remark about my buttocks.
Wait a minute, before we go in the house.
Huh?
She actually said that word?
Yeah.
Nobody uses that word. What did she say?
She said they look great. Yeah. When I was walking away in the distance.
She said that? That's hysterical.
I don't think it's that funny. I think they do look pretty good when I'm walking away.
All right, that's it. We're not having this party.
What exactly did Gil say to you in the kitchen?
He said that you were an incredibly lucky man, and if he were married to me, he'd never let me get dressed.
He said that? I should have punched his lights out. I would have, too, except it was so dimly lit in there with those candles.
You know what really makes me mad? Why we didn't just get up and walk out. I mean, why should we feel embarrassed? They're the ones who are out of line.
I never liked him. I don't want their buttocks in our house ever.
What are we going to do? I mean, our kids are crazy about each other. You know, just on the possibility that we are overreacting, I think maybe we should give them another chance.
Are you crazy? We were lucky to get out there with our socks on. Every 5 minutes. Wouldn't you like to get into something a little more comfortable? These people were desperate to get our clothes off. We were lucky they didn't have a wind-sucking machine.
But we promised to have this party, and it's in our house. What can go wrong?
Well, with those people, it's a birthday party. They could come in their birthday suit.
So anyway, it was the 5th period, which is my free period. And I was out kind of strolling along outside the gymnasium and I see this guy leaning up against the wall smoking a cigarette. So I go up to him and I give him the usual lecture, you know, on lung cancer and emphysema and all that. And then I proceed to take that cigarette right out of his mouth and break it in two with one hand.
Well, good for you. What did he say?
Said I'm not a student at this school.
Oh, my Lord, what'd he do?
Well, best I remember, he sort of picked me up by my sides, swung me back and forth a couple of times, you know, to build up momentum. Next thing I know, I'm kind of flying through the air for what seems like some time. I mean, I definitely remember 3 parked cars as I passed over them. That was right before I hit the telephone pole.
Now, I got something in my bag for that if you want it.
No, hey, I don't want you to tell anybody about this either. This is my first black eye. I'm kind of proud of it. I mean, people look at you different when they know you're a fighter. I mean, like this morning, I was driving the Gremlin through the Minute Wash. You know that guy that takes the quarters?
Mm-hmm.
He had this new look of respect in his eyes.
That guy's blind.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's blind. Dilo Dillman, he's a patient of mine.
Well, I don't care. He still had a respectful look. Maybe he sensed something.
Yeah, right.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, grab your eye.
Well, it was 5th period, which is my free period.
It's a long story.
Ava's got to work tonight. I thought I'd take Will and Taylor see Rocky 5. You guys want to come along, get over with?
Oh, sorry, Coach. I got a lot of papers I got to grade.
I told Madeline I'd take it to the sale barn.
What you doing that Friday night?
I can't. We're going to go to the Halls for dinner.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Well, I assumed to eat.
I wouldn't assume anything.
Well, what do you mean?
Nothing. I just don't think you should go, that's all.
I know they're boring, but Marley's already accepted. Anyway, you went.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a good time.
I don't worry about that. Merlin ain't gonna have a good time anywhere. I tell you, you could call that girl up in the middle of the night and say, Merlin, I want you to come down here to the dog pound. We got a bunch of cages we want you to clean out. And she'd say, oh, I just think that's so interesting.
Last time you were there, they just showed you vacation slides?
Yeah. Why?
Just curious.
All right. They're coming over to your house, aren't they?
Yeah, but we don't want them to.
Well, what the hell did they do?
They didn't do anything. It's just, they're weird, that's all.
Well, in what way?
They're weird.
Oh, hey, I think I know what he means. They're from California, aren't they? I bet they've been in therapy.
That's more than that.
Well, then what is it?
They made a pass at us.
Oh, my Lord.
What kind of pass?
What kind of pass? What do you think? What kind of pass? They put a move on us, you know what I mean?
You're kidding.
No, you get there and they give you this great dinner and then they ply you with drinks and then they offer you robes to wear and then the lights get real low and then you watch Carl and Sylvia on their honeymoon.
There was another couple there?
No, it's one of those tapes, one of those tapes, and if you say anything about the temperature at all, they run outside and turn on the hot tub.
Well, we asked to use the hot tub. They said it was broken.
Well, it wasn't broken last night.
We watched the tape, and it wasn't one of those tapes. It was an old Pat Boone movie. State Fair with Aunt Margaret. Kind of liked it. Well, how do you like that? Talk about insulting. They didn't offer us any robes. I guess they didn't think we were attractive enough for them.
You know, something I've heard about this kind of stuff before. I mean, they're couples. They have these clubs where they go and they switch partners. Happens a lot in small towns. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if they was trying to turn you and Mrs. Newton into some kind of sex slaves.
No, I don't think that's what they had in mind.
You know what I always wonder? What does a sex slave do? I mean, when they're not having sex, what, are they picking cotton?
What do you think of my shirt?
It's old, it's ugly, it's perfect.
What'd you do to your hair?
It's a bun.
It's ugly.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I ought to button this up, huh?
Oh, I'll talk one.
Okay.
Maybe we should just wear snowsuits.
Be ridiculous. If they make a pass at us, I'm going to toss them out on the lawn. Hey, how do you like this?
It's very unsexy.
Good, I'll wear it.
Oh, I'm just so uncomfortable. I'm so nervous.
Oh, you don't have to be nervous. I'm telling you, with the kids here, they're not going to make a pass at it.
Yeah.
Mom.
Kids.
That was Mrs. Hall on the phone. Mitchell's got the flu. They can't come over.
What?
Oh, it's great. Oh, no, I mean, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, that's the way life goes.
Well, maybe we should take the cake over there.
Yeah. Oh, no. If he's got the flu, he doesn't even feel like eating.
Why don't we eat the cake ourselves.
That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to eat the cake. We're going to eat some ice cream. We're going to put on these party hats. And then your mother's going to go over there and play the piano. We're all going to gather around the piano and have an old-fashioned sing-along, like a good old-fashioned family with good old-fashioned values.
I don't play the piano.
That's all right. We'll do it a cappella.
I don't know that song.
Well, just listen to your dad, okay?
Okay.
All right. In fact, that's a good rule in general. That's what's the matter with this country. They're just not doing enough things together. Families need to do things together. You know what we're going to do Sunday? We're going to go to church.
We always go to church.
Well, we'll go again. And then we'll come home and we'll make a quilt.
Okay.
You guys are acting weird.
No, we're not. We just want you all to know that we love you, and no matter what crazy things go on in the rest of the world, that we still have each other.
Yeah.
Have we gone bankrupt?
No, silly.
Come on. I can't move.
Look at it. Come on in. Hi.
Oh, thank goodness you all are still up. Oh, well. Harlan and I were lying in bed and we just couldn't sleep. And so we got up in our pajamas and put on our coats and came straight over here.
What happened?
Well, we went to dinner at the house. And we weren't going to tell anybody this, but now we realize that we just must talk to someone because it's just too traumatic. And, well, since it happened to you all, too.
They came on to you?
Yes. Well, Wood tried to warn Harlan, but I just couldn't believe it. And, well, I know if it happened to you, it could just as easily have happened to us, too. I mean, the way I just exude sexuality. There is... For some reason, I've always been a magnet to perverts.
What I don't understand is why they didn't come out to us the first time.
Well, Harlan, they were probably exhausted. I mean, even Dracula can get satiated.
So what did they do?
Well, they asked us to play cards, and then they tried to change it to strip poker.
Yeah. And then when we said that we just weren't interested, they said, well, there are a lot of other four-way things that we could do.
Can you believe it? That's when I said, hey, no way are we interested in a four-way whatever it is.
Oh, that's right. Harlan has enough trouble with Tussies.
What do you think, Woodrow? I think we ought to go over there man to man and straighten him out. Tell him that people around here aren't interested in stuff like that.
I'm going to go over there and rip that flimsy little robe off and stuff it down his throat. And I'm going to send him back to Fantasyland where he can come on to Mickey and Minnie.
Oh, thank you. I just feel so much better now that we've talked to you all about it.
That's okay.
Hi. Mitchell's feeling better, so we thought we'd come over for a piece of that birthday cake.
Yeah, but we can see that you're busy.
No, that's okay. I'll get you the cake.
Forget the cake. Hey, now I get it. What can I say? Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
In shade, we ain't afraid to get a little laid back and let the daylight fade. Life goes slow and it's worth a lot more when you got it made. We got it made in the shade, evening shade.